Going to be a great race tonight. I've got the invite, by the way, so
It
that's
is
superb.
slipstreaming epic around Monza.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's going to be great, I think.
Well,
High speed, narrow track.
it's my favourite. It's my favourite
It's going
track
to
on
be
the
good.
calendar. I've never been shy to admit it. I've got, there's about 4 or 5 tracks I really enjoy. Monza's the one. It's a classic Grand Prix. But what we're going to do now, ladies and gents, we're going to do a very quick driver draw. Okay, it's 10 of TIR, 10 of Talk of the Devil. Okay, in their separate teams. So Matt's going to call out the car, and I'm going to I'm going to literally pick a team that's going to go in that car. So Matt's going to write it down as we're going along. So you guys in the lobby, get ready. You need to jump in your cars. Here we go, Matt. Call the first team.
Red Bull.
Okay, in the Red Bull, we have... Okay, here's the bit of paper. We have Ollie and Boss Cookie. Okay? I'm not sure if,
good lineup there.
yeah, we're not sure if Boss Cookie's racing tonight. There might be a replacement, a ringer possibly. I've heard a rumour on the grapevine. But that's Ollie and Boss Cookie in the Red Bull. Okay, next team.
Excellent. Williams.
The Williams, the Pocket Rocket. Giles 95 is the replacement. I've just been informed. Okay, this is for the Williams.
Okay.
Oh man, from Total Impact Racing, PWR Cookie and PWR Dan. Okay, so that's
Excellent.
PWR
Ferrari.
Cookie, PWR Dan in the Williams. Right, Ferrari. Okay, let's have a little look. And we have got, if I can get this bit of paper open. All right, from Total Impact Racing, we have Sniper and Jimmo. So that's Sniper and Jimmo in the Ferrari.
Sweet. Okay, Haas.
Team Haas. Right, let's have a little look. Who is going to get that JPS Lotus rip-off looking car? The car with the dodgy livery. Okay, this is for Team Haas. And we have, if I can get this bit of paper over, right, we have from Talk of the Devil, we have Liam and Cosmo. Liam and Cosmo, and they're going to be in the Haas from Talk of the Devil.
Excellent. McLaren.
McLaren, the orange car. Man, it's a horrible livery, isn't it? Terrible colour for an F1 car. Looks like it looks like
Seen worse.
looks like diarrhea after 30 pints, ladies and gentlemen. That livery is terrible. Right, okay, this is for the McLaren. What have we got? Are they going to be happy? Right, we've got Noswell and TIR Dan. That's TIR Dan and Noswell in the McLaren. There's a lot of Dans tonight, isn't there? Wow. Okay.
I know, just to confuse us a little bit.
Yeah.
Renault.
Renault, the banana car. Okay, here we go. Let's have a little bit of paper. Here we go. Okay, for Team Renault, we have tonight from Total Impact Racing, we have Hayes and TIR Ant. Hayes and TIR Ant in the Renault.
Excellent. We'll go for Mercedes.
The Silver Arrows, right, okay. A much sought after car, ladies and gentlemen. Who has been the lucky recipients of the Silver Arrows tonight? We have, from Talk of the Devil, we have Dan and Alan. That's Dan and Alan from Talk of the Devil. God, there's so many Dans in here tonight. Is it just one person driving multiple cars or something, or what? What is going on here? Man, Dan and Alan in the Silver Arrows.
Sweet. We'll go for the Pink Panther next. Racing Point.
The No Point Racing car. Okay, here is going to be in the No Point Racing car tonight. Okay, here we go. We have from Talk of the Devil, we have Phantom and Mean Fern. You can see that, there we go. Phantom and Mean Fern in the No Point Racing car. Should have some music for this.
Alfa Romeo.
Alfa Romeo, nice car. I do like driving the Alfa Romeo. I think it's a good car to drive in this game. Who's been the lucky recipient of the Alfa? We have from Total Impact Racing, we have LP Smoke and Scartrix. Good team. It'll be very interesting to see how they get on tonight. So that's Scartrix, LP Smoke in the Alfa Romeo.
And I forgot my maths right, there's one left, Toro Rosso.
Toro Rosso, yeah. I've got one bit of paper left as well, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
That's a relief.
Okie dokie, yeah, it's not got two. We're good. Okay. And we have got from Talk of the Devil Racing, we have Pen Cup and Badger. Okay. Pen Cup and Badger. Of course, we know here in Total Impact Racing, we know AMS Badger. We know he's a good driver, got some good pace. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the draw. The guys in the lobby, pick your cars now. Matt is going to I almost said Dan, and there's so many bloody Dans tonight. Okay, so, Matt, if you'd like to call the cars one more time for everybody, if you'd like to give the draw.
Oh, indeed. From the top, we got Mercedes, we got Nardo, Dan, and Alan. Ferrari, we got Sniper and Jimmo. Red Bull, we got XRL Ollie and Giles. In the Williams, it's PWR Cookie and PWR Dan. In the Renault, we got TIR Hayes and TIR Ant. In the Toro Rosso, we got Penco and AMS Badger. In the McLaren, we got Noswall and we got TIR Dan. The 17th Dan in here tonight. Alfa Romeo, LP Smoke and Scartrix. In the Haas, we've got Liam and Cosme. And in the Racing Point, we got Phantom and Mean Fern.
There you go. I hope you got all that, guys. I really hope you got all that, because we're not going to go through it again. Okay, the lobby host should have got all that information, and we should be going good to go very shortly. What we'll do, though, in fact, we've got a few minutes yet, so I'm going to have a quick run through the chat anyway, just to see what we've got here. First of all, some shout-outs. TIR Reaper, I hope I pronounced that right. It's not a gimmick name, but TIR Reaper 1985, thank you for the follow. Giles 95, thank you for the follow. Hunter Watt P, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Beer.tv, all you guys. Some hosts tonight as well. Gaz Burgess, BOR Dan, and the official Talk of the Devil F1 stream as well. Thanks for hosting tonight's lobby, guys. Much appreciated. LP Smoke with the 2,500 bits cheered. Wow. What a start to the stream. Thank you so much, Smoke. You're a legend, and good luck tonight. Kick ass with Scartrix tonight, man. I know you're going to do it. So thank you so much for that. Let's have a quick look at the chat. So Ralph says, here we go. Good evening, Ralph. Good evening to Smoke. Yeah, good evening, Towley. Good evening, Jamie Owen, proud member and founder member of the Gaz Burgess fan club. Welcome. And Stan, welcome. Oof. Who we got in there? Telfie, welcome indeed. Also, Camping Cod, welcome, says hashtag TR. Purple Haze, welcome. Dean Alex, TR Dan, welcome. Dean, of course, TR D, not Dan. Oh, fucking day. It's been a long day. When you're having a day like me, you'd understand. Good evening to Jolku. Loves a good lunch. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to come in the chat. Oh my good lord. DJ Apex with 10 gifted tier 1 subs, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. The man's a machine. 10 gifted subs to the channel. Thank you so much, DJ. And we've got some lucky recipients. I'm going to quickly read them out. So, gifted subs to Larvinator, Jimmo, Telfie, Ralph, Bingley, Sam Tabner, Scotty, Jamie Owen, Wado, and the Velociraptor 4 as well. Fantastic, DJ. Thank you so much, dude. Man. Oh, it's going to be a great one tonight. It's going to be a good night. I can sense it. Okay. So, what's the how's the lobby looking like, Matt? I need to talk to my co-coms guy here. Matt, how's it looking? Are they readying up? Are they in their cars yet?
We've still got a couple joining at the moment.
Okie dokie.
So Cosme's just joined. I'm just going to try and see who's missing.
Radio.
Very quickly.
Right, what I'm going to do, ladies and gents, I'm going to mute the mics. We're going to play a little interactive track guide. I'm really hoping this is a lap around Monza and not a lap around Bahrain or some other godforsaken track. So I'm really hoping I've chosen the right video. We'll be, hopefully, right back. Welcome to Beer.tv's Interactive Track Guides. This week we're in Monza with an F1 superstar who's about to introduce himself.
I'm Antonio Giovinazzi and I will take you on a lap in Monza. You do have good exit after we have a long straight, I think one of the longest in F1 season. It's really good point to overtake. We have DRS and a long straight and big brakes for the first chicane. You brake at least 100 meters, so really tight chicane. Really important also here to have a good exit and to have a good exit for again another long straight. We have this curvone, third corner, easy flat, but really important to get a slipstream before the braking for the second chicane. Braking is around also here for 100 meters. Again, tight chicane. You can use a lot the curb on entry and on exit, and then you have Lesmo 1 where it's fast corner, almost just a lift, then use all the curb. You can go for the Lesmo 2, really good because you have a lot of pressure on the car. Then again you have a lot long straight, so good exit again. DRS point, good point also to overtake before one of the best corner, I would say Ascari. Is fast corner, use the curb inside, and then just a small braking and back on throttle to again a long straight. It's fast track, I would say Monza, and then we come in for the last corner. Really good corner, parabolica, and this is it. I think now is a lot better with the exit we had. Before was gravel, so we are really difficult and really easy to put the car on the gravel.
Dan just said send me a message when we're ready to go.
All right, there we go. A little interactive track guide there around the Monza Autodrome. Thanks to the fellow Larvinator as well. Welcome. I think you might have just heard Matt there in the background. I think we're just about ready. Have we got everybody in now? Have we?
Just waiting for the racing point, but then we'll be good to go.
That's GK Phantom, isn't it? Right, so just waiting for GK Phantom. I
It
don't know what
is.
he's doing. He's probably doing a James Hunt, having a nervous vomit around the back of the pit lane before we jumps in the lobby. So hopefully he'll be here soon. Loves a good lunge. My favourite Twitch ID is in the chat. Welcome. Wow. Nice to see you. Good evening, Joe, as well. LP Smoke. My goodness me, he's insane. You can't stop him. He's just cheered another 1,000 bits, ladies and gents. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Larvinator. Thank you, Smoke. Thanks also for asking, Larvinator. How are we doing, chat? Come on, let's see some hashtag TOTDs. Let's see some hashtags TIR in the chat. Let's get this rocking and rolling. This is going to be an epic race, part 3 of our challenge series of races between two of the best racing leagues out there, ladies and gents. Talk of the Devil and Total Impact Racing. It's really good to have all these guys in one lobby. It's almost like a super league, Matt, isn't it? It's like 20 of the best. You know what I'm saying?
It is, yes. Best of the best from both leagues, I'd say. We've got some good drivers. So certainly I know the ones from Talk of the Devil, we've got a good bunch of lads here tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool, man. I mean, it's it's a real credit to the depth and the standards of both leagues that we can put out a different series of drivers every week. You know what I mean? And yet we're still not running out of drivers. You know, this is going to be bloody awesome. Oh my good lord!
Oh, it was great, and one we had from a couple of weeks ago as well. The race we had, it was on the whole, it was great racing, very fair, but wheel to wheel all the way through. And I hope we're going to have that again tonight.
Oh, I reckon so. Monza's a great track also for wheel-to-wheel racing. I mean, you can literally...
It is, yeah. It will be just a slipstreaming epic all the way through it.
Slipstream fest.
Yes, like the good old days.
Absolutely. Right, how are we looking then? Are we still ready for drive? I'm going to take the... hopefully you guys like the banner as well behind on the 196-inch projection 8K monitor, by the way, ladies and gents. Shrews has excelled. He's outdone himself with another stupendous promo poster behind me there. Doesn't that look the bollocks? Excuse my language, doesn't it? Hey, doesn't that look good, ladies and gentlemen? Shrews 84, what a legend. Graphics guru. All right, but we're going to take it off for a sec. Sorry, dude. We want to have a little look and see... let's see what's happening in the lobby. In fact, you know what? I ought to move the controller before it actually turns my Xbox off, because that wouldn't be good. All right. How many have we got in there? I can't even read that. I needed my binoculars and I haven't got them. How many have we got now, Matt?
We've actually seemed to have an extra driver in. We've got Ant Waddington appears to have joined.
Who's,
I don't know, maybe
who's Ant
Andrew's
Waddington?
not able to race. He's from Talk of the Devil.
Ah, right. Yeah, I think we've seen him before, actually. Joe or Callum, if you're in the
Yes,
chat.
he was there last time.
Can you confirm, just to Joe and to Telfie, that he is a replacement driver? Can you just confirm that for me in the chat? And then we can get racing. All right.
I would indeed.
Telfie says this will be the closest yet. Cosby's home track, but Jerry Allen for pole. Interesting. Joe Nemo says Gary Anderson, aka the meanest of ferns, P1. Where my money is at? Really? Is that what you think? Is that the
That's
best you
easy
can
for
come
you
up
to
with,
say.
Joe? Yeah. Anstan says beer. TIR are ready. You don't need to say anything else, do we, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, right. I just had an
Yes, I think we got all drivers now.
notification from the official Talk of the Devil F1 Twitch channel that Wado is replacing Phantom. Right, ready up, guys. Let's go racing in Monza. I need to get in spectate mode. I just realised that.
It might help, yeah.
Right, come on then, let's ready up. Let's go racing, please. If you're in the lobby and you can hear us, click the old button, click the old ready up button. Let's get in and do this. Right, okay. Towley says, my lads and lady have got this. Man, Unique Shot says, I want to race. You're not tall enough, Dom. I'm sorry. We've had this discussion before. Towley goes, hashtag TIR. Okay, now, ladies and gents, there's going to be a big competition tonight, by the way, and I'm going to throw it open very, very shortly, okay? Channel subs only. It's a biggie, and it's a really random question as well. That's all I'm going to say. Right, the countdown clock is ticking, and we are about to go live to Monza. In fact, you know what? I think I'm going to put the competition in now. I'm hoping I've chosen the right one. All right. There's the question. This is open for channel subscribers tonight. How much should I spend on fuel or gas, if you're from outside the UK, on my van today in pounds sterling? Okay, the first person to correctly guess or closest guess wins a £20 Xbox gift card. So how much should I spend on fuel today, ladies and gentlemen, in pounds? Simple, nice and simple. And in case you're wondering, and I'm not going to actually show it the right way around because you'll see straight away, I've got the receipt. So there we go. That's the question.
Is that for tax purposes, is it?
yeah. It's got the VAT number on there. I can't give that one out.
Fantastic.
But that's in my van, Simon, in my van. How much did I spend on fuel in my van at work today? Nearest guess. Or if someone... Do you know what? I'll actually say this, right? If someone gets the exact amount, I'll make it 25. If the closest person, if no one gets it, it'll be a 20 quid prize. If someone actually correctly guesses to the penny, 25 quid. How about that? There we go. Right, okay, we are going to Monza. Let's go and hit the transition button and let's go trackside. Alrighty, I need to just expand my screen out a little bit because I can barely see it. Ah, that's better. Right, okay, let's get some telemetry up and running. And let's see what tyres we got fitted. Okay, let's give you a quick rundown, just a quick reminder of the drivers in order there as they're shown above me. We've got Hayes, Jimmo, Liam, we've got Nardo, Dan, Sniper, Cosme, we've got Scartrix, TIR, Dean, Ollie, Wado, Cookie, Noz, Badger. Matt Dixon has left the session, that is not a good sign. PWR, Dan, Smoke, Anstan, Pencup. We've got Penku, Alan, and Mean Fern. I think my co-coms has had enough of me already. He's gone. He's gone, ladies and gents. Man, what's happening? Okay, I need to make a very slight adjustment to my webcam, so just excuse me for 1 second whilst I just get this nailed. I think that's better. That looks a bit sharper. Okay, yeah, hopefully my comms guy will get back in shortly. We've got cars on outlaps. Let's jump on board. Who is the lead car? We've got Dean at the moment coming through Curva Grande. Where is Smook? Smoke on the water. Who is behind him? Yeah, as you can see there, Matt's left the party. Hopefully he'll get back in soon. Cheers, Lunge. I really appreciate that, since you can't blame him. Yeah, thank you. You know what, Lunge? That's what I love about you. Absolutely nothing. Jesus. Okay, just kidding. Ninja says in the chat, he says, this is, good evening Ninja by the way, this is the place where TIR always win. He's asking for a friend. Man, I feel the burn from here, dude. Okay, Jamie Owen says, surprised no one said 0 for the competition. He might have had a day off. No, there's no, it's not a trick question. I was working today and I put fuel in my car. Alright, I was going to get Matt to call the first lap, but as he's not here, I'm going to have to call it. So on board the TIR D, which is Fast's first flying lap, a very long start-finish straight. Coming up to the, I've got to remember it's Retophilia chicane. A very tricky right-left hander, but he's nicely through there. Gets on the power nice and early, corrects the steering. Gets on the power, flying down now through Curva Grande. Absolutely flat out through here. As you can see, way over 200 miles an hour. Then coming down to the second chicane, which I think is the Roggier chicane, or I think it is, if I remember it right. All nicely done there. And then we've got Lesmo 1. Just lifting off then, putting the power down. Then Lesmo 2. It's a slightly tighter corner, but he's using the curbs there quite nicely. Gets on the power nice and early. DRS activated it as he comes down the back straight. Quite bumpy down here. And then we've got the iconic, the famous Ascari Benz series of corners, and he is nicely through there. Oh, just did use a little bit of curve there, probably lost a tenth or two from his optimum time, and now he is coming down towards Parabolica, just finishing that second back straight, round Parabolica, allowing the car just to run wide and then tuck the car back in. The optimum line is close to the pit wall. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. And he crosses the line with a 1:19.9. Tidy lap there. Okay, let's see who we've got. Smoke there goes quicker with a 19.5. Fine lap. Let's see who's on laps at the moment. You have to excuse me. Hayes in sector 1. Jimmo is in sector 1. Nardo Dan. Let's watch Nardo Dan from Talk of the Devil through the Ascari Benz. He's got some traffic behind him. PWR Cookie goes fastest with a 1:19.4. No problems, Telfie. Telfie's in the chat that Dixon said the internet outage, he'll be back after reset. Yep, not a problem at all. Dan also letting the car drift wide again, taking the optimum line, hugging the pit wall, and he goes through the 1:20.2 in P5. Alan goes through the 1:19.8. Good lap. Watch Hayes coming through Scari in the Renault. PK Callum, welcome, says Fatty for the win. Now this is obviously talk of the devil joke, but I actually take offence because I'm not racing tonight, so how can I win? Jesus, man. Scartrix fastest with a 19.2. Can Hayes join him on the front row? Short quali, don't forget, ladies and gents, 1:18-minute qualifying stint. Hayes goes P11 with a 1:21.2 on the mediums. Okay, who have we got on the lap? Jimmo is coming down to Parabolica. He's got some traffic in front of him. I'll stay with Jimmo. Then I'll jump on, I think, with Giles. Yeah, got a car coming into the pits. Here comes Jimmo in the Ferrari, and Jimmo goes P4, the 1:19.7. Let's find a Talk of the Devil driver. We've got Ollie on the back straight. I think he's changed his game tag. It was XRL Ollie, I think his game tag, wasn't it? Callum says you're already a winner in my eyes, beer. You trying to chat me up or something? I'm sorry, I'm not for sale. Ollie goes P8 with a 1:20.1. Tidy lap there. Let's jump on board with Giles. You're such a sweetie, Callum. Turn it straight, man, I'm telling you. Okay, Giles comes through on the mediums with a 1:21. That's a tidy lap so far. PW Dan went through the 20.9 on the hards. Wow. Okay, let's jump on board with Amstan, who is currently on an out lap. Ninja says, yeah, so homo. Oh, my. Get a room, says Larvinator. Teffer says 33 viewers need to leave, so these two can be left alone. It's alright, Telfie. It's good, man. It's alright. Couldn't afford me. All right. Anstan is, I think, our lead driver on an outlap, so we'll stick with that with Ant for a little while. Of course, Anstan Division 2 in Total Impact Racing. A good driver, a lot of pace, very feisty, has been known to kill a few people in his F1 career, but that was in the dim and distant past. Tonight he's going to nail it. In fact, I'm going to say Ant for the win tonight. There we go. That's the beer man's prediction. Riffio, good evening. Widger says, Riffio, Beer's got a boyfriend. Jesus Christ. Where's the kick button? Where's the ban button? I need to ban this guy. Okay, Anstan coming down going down Curva Grande into the Roger chicane. Let's see how he gets on. Just look at the chat there. Sorry, Beer, says Ninja. Man, it's okay. Alright, Matt's back in. Well, the thing is, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, Matt is on his way back in, otherwise you know what would have been coming. I would have had to send an invite to the Sid Waddell of F1 commentating himself. Fraser would have been joining me in the commentary box, but Matt is back on his way now, I believe. Matt has invited me to a party. It doesn't work like that, he's going to have to join me, otherwise I'll lose my audio. If you're watching that. Anstan comes round Parabolica. Let's see what sort of lap he can set. Yeah, will do, mate. Ant goes through 19.8p6. Right, I've just got to quickly ping Matt an invite. I do apologise for this, ladies and gentlemen. Most unprofessional. Where are we? Where is Matt Dixon? There he is. Invite to party. Oh, and Anstan's had a moment there, as you can see in the background. He is on the... Oh, is he just getting out of the way? Could be just getting out of the way, actually. Yeah, get out of the way of some traffic. Okay, let's find somebody who's on an outlap.
I do apologise. My Xbox Live decided to cut out.
That's not a problem. Right, Penku is about to start a lap, mate. Would you like to call it, sir? He is just coming around Parabolica with Toro Rosso, and I think he's about to start a flyer.
Oh, well, indeed, yes.
Okay. Here comes Penku, about to start his flying lap. Over to you, Matt Dixon.
Okay, so over the line of each distance, the RS comes just after the start and finish line. And then you're building up to about, the top cars will be about 220 miles an hour, brake so late, about 125 metres before the corner, down to 55 miles an hour. Important to get the apexes right there. And good traction on the exit as well from that Toro Rosso. Again, line of least distance through Curva Grande. Building up the speed, you're up to about 200 miles an hour by the exit. Bring it over to the right hand side and then just brake as late as you dare once again. You've got to hit these curbs, 75 and then 85 on the apex. If you don't hit the curves, you lose a lot of time. Into the first Lesmo, the banking slightly helps you. 115 miles an hour through the first. Short burst of throttle, then down to again about 105 for the second one. Tightens up on the exit a little bit. Second DRS zone. And then you come down towards the Ascari chicane, again about 210 miles an hour, flick down a couple of gears, about 115, flat out through the second part and the third part. Don't run too wide on the exit, then you keep it to the right hand side. Oh, he's abandoned his lap.
Okay.
That's a shame.
That's a shame. Let's find somebody else.
You keep it over to the right hand side there for as long as you can.
Let's find somebody else for you. Nardo Dan. He's sector 3, just come through Ascari.
Okay, I'll find him. Right, here we go. Don't let me down, Dan. So, yes, here we go. Across the line.
That was his lap.
That was his lap, okay.
That was his lap. Right, Ollie's on the fly, coming through Lesmo 2.
Yeah, so we'll finish the lap. So, that's the second Lesmo. You're coming up towards the Ascari chicane again, about 210 miles an hour in the quickest car. This Red Bull looks to be going even quicker than that. Then, as I said, flick down a couple of gears, fifth gear, 115 on the apex, almost full throttle to the second, and don't run too wide. And you tend to keep it, it's gone a bit left, and normally try and keep it on the right hand side. It's quite bumpy on the left. Then you come over to the left for Parabolica, 210, and then you break down to about 115 again on the apex, and immediately on the throttle. And let the car run out to the white line on the exit. And again, line of least resistance down to the line. And then DRS just after it. It's a great lap here. It's so fast.
Yeah, it's just a thrilling circuit because you really feel like you're motoring. It's not like, you know, like certain tracks where you almost feel like you're going through the motions because the track's windy or it's tight or whatever. Monza, you just let the car go. Feel that grunt. That's what it's all about. Right,
But again, it's similar to Interlagos last week. It's a narrow track, so although it's very fast, you haven't got that much margin for error. So it's really big test for the drivers.
Yeah. Mean Firm's just about to cross the line. I think he's gone a tad quicker. Yeah, he's gone P2, the 19.4. Great lap. Great lap indeed. Right, we've got Noz and Penku. Penku's in the pits. Noz coming through sector 1, coming to the water chicane. Let's see how he takes this. Noz, of course, Division 3 in Total Impact Racing. Just runs the curve a little bit too hard, that inside curve there. It's a bit of a tank slapper, but probably lost a little bit of time. Through Lesmo 1, quite nicely there. Let's have a look through Lesmo 2. Gets on the power quite early. DRS open, down the back straight towards the Ascari Bends, the famous and infamous Ascari Bends. I think, are we going to see a victim there tonight, the Ascari Bends, Matt? I think it's quite likely.
It's so easy. I mean, in a couple of league races I've commentated on, it's so easy on the exit to spin it out there on the exit. Cosme's coming across the line and he goes second. Great lap for Cosme, 1:19.3.
Look how tight it's the top, just a couple of tenths covering top 5 cars so far. There's still 5 minutes to run.
Well, there's less than a second covering the top 14 at the moment. It's that close.
Moz is coming in. He's abandoned his lap. He's coming into the pits. Okay, we've got cars on outlaps. Let's have a quick look, see if anyone's on a flyer. Yeah, PWR Cookie has found quite a bit of time. He's coming down. He's going to get a tow off Mean Firm. Coming down a Parabolica. He found a lot of time, 4 tenths in sector 2. This could be the pole lap, or at least the fastest we've seen so far. Oh, he's run wide. Did he get away with that? Yes, no track extension. This is a mighty lap.
Should just about
19.2, P1
Oh.
by 2/100ths of a second. Cosmo's on a wind down lap. Smoke is on lap. He's also found a couple of tenths in sector 1. Now, the key thing is his sector 2 time. Is he going to get he needs a good a good entrance and exit from Ascari.
And he's nearly 4 tenths up. This could again be fastest provisional pole here.
19.5 his first lap.
Well, this would be good if he can get himself up there in that Alfa Romeo. That Ferrari engine really helps it around here. I think
it's got some
the Haas and the Alfa Romeos are going to really do well here.
Smoke goes through 18.9.
18.9.
Fastest. Also, of course, the track's evolving a little bit. We've got rubber down the track now, so I expect the times to start tumbling even further. We could have, I think, a few cars in the 18s before we're done and dusted here. Right, Anstan is on a lap. He's a 10th up at the moment in sector 1. Dean is coming down the back straight of DRS. We'll jump on board with Dino, or Anal, as he's well known to his friends. His name's Dean. His old gamer tag was Dean Alex. If you take the DE and the EX off it, you get Anal. Just saying.
Excellent. And slightly up as well on his first lap. He's found about 1.5 tenths, but it's so tight in that lap.
Man,
that
it is.
could move
Look
him
at
up
that.
at least 3 rows here. So
Right, has Dean improved? I
if
think
he
he has.
finds half a tenth,
Yep.
he'll go up.
19.6 from Dean, he improves. Right, let's jump on board. Where is Anstan? I can't even see him on the list. TIR, there he is.
Just
down
coming
the back straight.
through. Yeah, he's coming into the last corner. He seems to have taken Ascari very well from what I saw. So this could move him up 5 or 6 places. It's so tight in there.
19.6. You called it. You called it, Matt. Up into P6 there, the 19.6. My God, it's so competitive. Nardo. Let's have a look at Nardo. He's just gone through Retophilia. Is anyone further up the track? Giles is just about to complete now. Giles has found some time as well. He's found only half a second in sector 2. Let's see how he gets on here. 122.2, stays in P20. Sorry, Matt.
I think Noswell has crashed because he's retired from the session.
Ooh, man.
And he was out on track, so I think Noswell has crashed somewhere. I'm trying to see. I can't see where on track he has, but it looks like he's taken no further part.
Well, PWR quickly left the session and rejoined. Hopefully we're not going to have any major connection sessions. Liam Hardman has disconnected. Oh man, Codemasters at their finest. Jesus.
Bernardo Dan's found 3.5 tenths in the... Oh, he's run a little bit wide.
He got away with that. He got away with that, Matt.
big time. I think he just brushed the gravel, but he got away with it. So 3.5 tenths could move him up a few rows as well, because that would put him right in that group. That's about a 10.5.
He's
He's
bailed out. He's bailed out a lap. Okay, we've got Sniper on a lap with Ferrari. Extreme XJ with 400 bits cheered to the channel. Thank you so much, Dave. Much appreciated, dude. Hopefully you're enjoying the action all the way across in a good old US of A. Welcome to the feed, dude. Hope you're having a good afternoon stateside. Thanks for joining, fella.
Ollie's just completing his lap. He's had a good exit. He was
bailed out.
almost exactly the same. Almost exactly the same as his previous. And he does improve a bit up to 12.
P12, yep. Let's have a look at Cosme and Lean Fern. Lean Fern is a little bit down. Cosme is coming up to the second chicane, so he's a little bit far down. Let's have a look at Alan coming through the second chicane. He's about 500ths up at the moment. Hang on, I've got to put something in the chat.
So last 30 seconds of this session, and we've got so many cars out on laps. Now LP Smoker appears to have retired as well, so he's fastest at the moment. But
there you go. I can spell Talk the Devil Racing. It's tit. Sorry, I can't believe I even said that. T-I-T, tit.
Well, PWR Cookie is on an outlap, but he's not going to get around in time. LP Smoker's retired, so this is a big opportunity for those third and below. Scartrix,
okay, Alan's
Cosme,
bailed
they're
out.
all out on laps now.
Yeah, Alan's bailed out. Scartrix is just coming down now. He is almost a 10th up. Now, this could be crucial. He needs a massive final sector. Gaza Burgess with 245 bits. Wow. Thank you so much, Gaza. Got it!
This lap's Scartrix.
Man, he got away with that. Woo!
And he somehow did. I mean, I was just going to say, he might just pop this on the front row. He was about half a tenth up, and he's only a couple of hundredths off of Cookie, so... But I don't know, he might abandon this lap. No, he's carrying on with
he's
it.
He's going for it, and he has improved. Yeah, 19.163, but it's not counted the time. It must have been an invalidation, and we just didn't see it. Mean Fern,
I think where he ran so wide.
Mean Fern's about to complete his lap. He is a couple tenths up after sector 2. This could be a good lap. Could he get himself onto the front row? He's had a lift off there. I'm not sure what's happened.
Cosme's coming through as well. He's fifth at the moment. He's fractionally down. If he has a good final sector, you never know, he could move up as well. Because like we've been saying, it's so tight in there. Who knows what's going to happen?
It's all on this lap. It is all on this lap, I think. And here's he gone P5, 19.335. His fastest lap so far. Pengu's in the pits. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. We are done in qualifying. Man. But, of course, Matt, as we know, being in pole position is not necessarily the best place to start at Monza because of that long run up to the Redfield chicane. You're going to get some drafting, some tow up there. Don't know, it's going to be interesting. Let's give you a rundown. I'm going to give you a quick rundown, and then I'm going to go for a quick 2-minute break, and then we'll go racing. Guys, we're going to have about 5 minutes before we go racing after I've left. Okay, let's give you a quick rundown. So, Smoke on pole, joined by Cookie, PWR Cookie, then Scartrix and Dan. So TIR take the first 2 rows. We've got Cosme and Fern then, row 3. Anstan and Dean, row 4. Hayes and Badger, row 5. Alan and Jimmo, row 6. Ollie and Sniper, row 7. Then we've got Giles and Penku, row 8. Nodo, Dan and Liam at 9. And then Wado and Noz, row 10. All on the soft compound tyres, fastest time set. Okay, but of course the guys outside the top 10 will have a choice of tyres. Don't forget, of course, we're using the TOTD point system, which Matt will explain now as we go for a very quick break. As I say, no readying up, please, guys. We will go at 9:30. Okay, 9:30 we'll go. Matt, I'll leave them with your capable hands for a couple of seconds. I'm just going to go and grab a quick refreshment and toilet break, and I'll see you very shortly.
Okay, no worries. Yes, just to run through the points system that we run in TOTD. Get a point for pole position, and then the point system, we got everyone that scores points who finishes So it's still 25 for the win, but it's 21 points for second, 19 for third, 17 for fourth, and then a point taken off for every position lower than that, down to 1 point for 20th. Also, a point for fastest lap for those who in the top 10, and 2 points for the fastest lap outside of the top 10. So there's still more points to go for, even if you're a little way down the field. And we do sometimes see that, certainly in the league races that I've had in Talk of the Devil, drivers put on a set of softs right at the end to try and get that fastest lap. But, like Beale was saying, it's a long run down to turn 1 here. I think, if I'm right, it's the longest run on the calendar down to the first corner. So, it's, as we're saying, pole position isn't necessarily an advantage. It's such a long run down there. It's easy to be slipstreamed. But it will be good. I'm looking forward to it. And I hope as well we have the standard of driving that we did a couple of weeks ago at Interlagos. Because down into turn 1, it's a lot tighter into turn 1, not such a long run. But it seems to cause a lot more accidents at Interlagos. But if I remember rightly, we didn't have any at Interlagos. So I hope that happens again this evening. So come on TOTD, boys. We need to get you up there. Not that I'm biased in any way at all. And there's 50% race, so it will be 27 laps. And by the looks of it, the weather's looking a bit dodgy out there. It's looking a bit cloudy, so you never know.
Alrighty. Matt, are you there?
I am indeed.
Yes, good. So I came back to total silence. I was like, oh, I hope he hasn't been disconnected again. Oh, man.
No, I literally just finished the sentence as you came back on.
Right, quick reminder there of the competition for tonight, ladies and gents. Open to channel subscribers. You do need to be a subscriber to the channel. It's quite simple. How much did I spend on fuel or gas for my van today? And I did spend something. Okay, in pounds sterling. The first person to correctly guess or closest guess wins a £20 Xbox gift card. So there we go, nice little prize, and I'll announce it on the TIR and Talk of the Devil pages tomorrow. I just need to send a quick message to Joe. Joe, if you're watching, I'm sending you a message to our group chat. Just wait for a reply. Okay, we're going to go racing at about 3 or 4 minutes. Matt, man, I tell you what, how insanely close was qualifying. Wow, it's like
I know, it's great, isn't it? It's like you were saying earlier. We've got 10 from each league, and some of these drivers I've never seen before from your league, and I'm sure likewise from our league. But 1.4 seconds covered the entire field.
Man,
you couldn't get much closer than that.
20 cars, man. That's remarkable. That is remarkable.
And I was saying, no, I believe it's the longest run down to turn 1 as well of the calendar. So it's going to be, even though it starts in midfield, you never know with the long slipstream down into turn 1, anything can happen.
Okay, right. I've got a bit of an announcement to make actually before we start. Some very, very big news. I'm really, really pleased about, and I know the rest of the team over at Impact Racing and Talk of the Devil are thrilled about this. I can proudly announce an official affiliation between Total Impact Racing and Talk of the Devil, two of the best leagues out there, joining forces. We're going to keep our own separate identities, but we're all going to be under the Total Impact Esports Network. We are really, really excited about this. It's a massive thing for our leagues, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And we've got all kinds of things planned. We've got a North American, Pan American league we're going to be kicking off in the not too distant future, and we've got a 10v10 player unknown battlegrounds challenge coming up real soon on beerandkebab.tv. Total Impact Racing versus Talk of the Devil, 10v10 custom lobby, PUBG solos and duos. Man, whew! I can't wait for that one. Something completely different, and we're going to go for it, man. Okay, so yeah, I'm
It is
proud to
good,
announce-
and it is really good to have the two leagues together. I think it's going to be a great thing for both leagues. I really do.
Absolutely. To use a PUBG thing, winner, chicken dinners all around, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. It's going to be fantastic. Really looking forward to this. Okay. Loves a good lunch. I'm going to pretend I didn't even see that. That is so close to a channel ban. You're not going to believe just how close you came to just being permabanned. Jeez, TOTD Dizzy. I've never heard such utter crud in all of my life. He is TIR to the day he dies. Absolutely. Kenzie Retro says, sign me up for PUBG. Man, I tell you what, actually, Kenzie, I don't know if you play PUBG much, man. Kenzie and beer on commentary, that's a possibility. It's a possibility. It could be interesting. Call the action on that one. Okay. So, the Noz Army is in the chat as well. Welcome, Thompson16. The Noz Army giving their support, their strength, their power to the Noz man. He is starting a bit down a grid, but man, he'll be on fire. He's coming off some good results in Impact Racing Division 3 recently. I think Noz could be a bit of a dark horse tonight in that car. But yeah, there we go. They're all there. Phantom's there. Space Cakes is there. Peverly's there as well. It's looking good. Welcome, guys. This is going to be an absolutely classic race. The guys will be readying up now any minute. And we're about to go racing here in Monza. Thank you for the follow as well, Phantom and Peverly as well. Welcome to beerandkebab.tv in association with Total Impact Racing, home of the best racing around. In fact, what I'll do is, quick little thing. If I can... actually, let's go back to the studio for a second. Right, quick message from my sponsors. Formula Model Shop, proud sponsors of beer and kebab.tv. I have a special promo code at the moment. If you want to buy your top F1 merchandise, replica gear, official team wear, log on to Formula Model Shop, select your item, and then in the basket put in TIR10 as the promo code for a unique 10% discount off everything. Okay, so the best place to go for your F1 merchandise. Doesn't matter what it is. Check the website out. Put in TIR10 for a special 10% discount. And quick message there from our sponsors. Alrighty, just waiting for the guys to ready up. I've got some new follows there as well. Thompson Saxon follow as well. Kirky3433, thank you for the follow. Welcome to beerandkebab.tv. Woof, man. Gaz Burgess is talking to Telfie regarding singing. Do you know what? I was thinking about doing a bit of If You Leave Me Now, Gaz, but you're not here in a commentary booth with me, so perhaps on Friday or something like that, Gaz, next time you commentate with me, we can do the karaoke version of that song, which is a legendary song. Which
God, I thought you were trying to attract viewers.
Oh man, no! Oh, you man! I can't, the insults flying from Talk the Devil commentary guru tonight. It's unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Gaz Burgess and the Racing Guru are legends.
You don't want to hear me singing. That really will turn people off.
Oh, man. Okay. Waiting for the guys to ready up. We are now at 9:30. It's time to ready up, guys. Let's go racing Monza, Italy. It is time for the Italian Grand Prix 10v10. Okay. Quick look at the chat. Mr. DJ Bowser's welcome, says Gaz King. Man, that guy can sing. And Mr. Love Machine himself, Gaz Burgess, those silky smooth tones. He turns straight, guys. I'm telling you. Good luck to everyone.
I'm not saying a word regard to that.
It's you have to watch me and Gaz in act. No, that came out so wrong. Jesus Christ! You have to watch our streams. Right? Okay. Oh my goodness me! I'm blushing. Okay, let's go to the main stream as we go for the formation lap.
In 30 seconds, we moved from Twitch to Pornhub, I think there. So.
Okay, so look at the tyre choices. Right, top 10 will run the soft compound tyre. Then we've got a few medium runners. Alan, Jimmo, Ollie on the mediums, Snipers on the softs. So I think if I get my head out of the way, everyone's going to be running mediums apart from Noz, who starts on the soft. So watch out for the fast moving Noz at the start. Okay, let's get some more telemetry up and running as well. Liam's left the session. Hopefully he can get back in and take control of his car. Fingers crossed. Toby says in the chat, he says, regarding Retophilia, says, we managed to get around T1 a few weeks ago, so if there's any accident, it's TIR's fault. Stop bleating! Jesus, man.
To be fair, they have got a point. We actually had no accidents at the first corner.
It's good to hear, man. I know you didn't have any races. There was no cars on the track. Just kidding.
Well, yeah, although the ironic thing was, in our league races, we had Monza with 12 finishes. We somehow managed to have more finishes than Singapore, which was quite impressive.
Actually, that is impressive. Singapore, as we know, is a really, really tough track. It is really, really tough. Many an F1 gaming legend has lost their lives in Singapore. Are we going to see Beer Mylander in the beer safety car tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Are we going to see the beer wambulance tonight? We're going to find out very, very shortly. Now, what we're going to do is the cars are just getting their tyres, their brakes up to temperature in those proper working zones as they come up to reach their grid boxes to start the race. Now, Matt is going to call it. Matt's going to call the start tonight, ladies and gentlemen, from Talk the Devil. Matt Dixon, 88, on commentary. He's rubbing his hands. He's getting his larynx working. He's getting it all limbered up there. He's going to call the start of the race, and then I'll take over probably Curva Grande, I reckon. Unless there's any accidents, of course, then I'll be getting the ambulance out. What, Liam's got in. Okay, here we go. They're just making their way up to the grid boxes. Smoke on pole. PWR Cookie just behind him. Scartrix and Dan. Front row lockout for Total Impact Racing. Matt, over to you.
Here we go. Last car lining up right now on the grids. Here we go. 5 lights coming on, and you know what happens next. Lights out, away we go. The lights are on for a long time there, but a great start from the 2 Alfa Romeos. They've made an absolute cracking start. PWR Cookie coming under pressure from Dan right behind him, but down into turn 1. Here's the crunch point, but I think they're all going to get... Oh, no, there's a mistake.
Oh, carnage! Sorry.
Absolute carnage down into turn 1. We've got Williams off and Waddington involved in that as well. There's about 6 cars there, all involved in the first corner. So PWR Dan, Ollie, Penko, and Waddington, Noswell, and Nardo Dan all involved there. But LP Smoke has got a good start and leads from PWR Cookie with Scartrix right behind. Cosby's had a good start as well, up into 4th place, but there's already quite a big gap between 3rd and 4th place. And Dean is all over the back of Cosby as well. Very, very close, as I saw coming out of the 2nd Lesbo. I don't think he's quite close enough this time.
No, Sniper's all over the back of Giles. Great call there at the start of the race there, dude. Thank you so much for that. As they come through Ascari onto the back straight, making their way down towards Parabolica. DRS, of course, activated and lap 3. Yeah, it's a bit of carnage there. I think actually Dan, it looked like Dan ran into the car in front and then got tagged from behind, so it spun him round, and then carnage. Okay, Hayes has made a move on Anstan. Now, is Anstan coming into the pits? That's the question. It doesn't look like it, but we will have some runners coming into the pits. Scartrix is all over the back of... Look at this. Look at the top 3 here. Wow. Coming into Retophilia.
Yes, and Alan's got a penalty speeding in the pit lane. It's so difficult to slow down for this pit lane here. But amazingly, he's the only one in the pits. I really expected to see a few others pitting here, but no one else has, only Alan.
It's remarkable because the Williams was literally spun round through 180 and was hit a couple of times. So, but here comes Badger having a look. Is he having a look? The timing screens are a little bit out of sync. It takes normally, probably from your own streams, Matt, it takes 2 or 3 laps for the timing screens to sort themselves out. It shows cars a bit closer than they really are. Is that Badger there picking up a bit of kitty litter? Looked like possibly there. Dean's all over the back of Cosby. Cosby running P4, Dean P5.
And just looking, you were talking about PWR Dan, he has got a bit of front wing damage, but at the moment he's decided to stay out. His left front end fence is gone. But that's the only damage he's got, so he obviously feels he can hold that at the moment.
How soon would he have to come into the pits, do you think, for switching to the mediums to make the mediums go to the end of the race?
Well, with those softs, with a bit of front wing damage, he's going to burn those tyres out, especially the front tyres, very, very quickly. And it's normally the left front. Oh, there's a Toro Rosso spun at the back. Penko spun coming out of the Ascari.
There he is.
And he's got a lot of front wing damage.
Yeah, just a bit. DRS enabled, ladies and gents.
So he's going to have to stop.
Behave yourselves in the chat.
Normally the softs... Sorry, yeah, normally the soft start's not too bad, but I reckon if you've got a little bit of front wing damage, you're going to burn them out quicker. The softs probably, I'd say, about 9-10 laps.
Okay, we've got Hayes and Badger almost side by side. They're coming through Curva Grande. Hayes getting a nice toe now. Will she make to look a move coming up to the second chicane under braking? Badger, though, defending nicely. Don't think there's any move there. No move done so far. We've also got Sniper on the back of Giles, as you can see there, running for P11, P12. Of course, I think Matt explained the point scoring situation. It is right down to the final line for all the racers can score points here potentially. The fastest laps for guys outside of the top 10 as well. Just a quick reminder where we're at.
And look at the top 5 here, bit. Look at the top 5. They've all got DRS. This is going to be great this time down into turn 1. It's going to be who's got the more straight line speed, I reckon, here.
Yeah, absolutely. Who's running the lowest downforce? We know. I tell you what. I remember you probably didn't see it. The GP1 TIR race here when Ralph was in the Williams, and he had such amazing straight line speed. People even with DRS couldn't get past him. He was probably running on one wing or something.
Off again at the second chicane. He ran wide into the gravel trap. Oh, look at this Cookie trying to get the inside.
Back of smoke here, going through Retifiglia. Not quite close enough, but this is going to be a battle, I think, for the entire race. But they're tagging along Cosme and Dean for the ride as well. Mean Fern currently in P6 in the No Point Racing car. Badger and Hayes and Anstan all in close proximity as well. Lots and lots of battles. A bit of a DRS train. Mean Fern's going to be a little bit vulnerable. He needs to get back into the DRS. Otherwise, he's going to be a bit vulnerable. He's just dropped off the back of Dean a little bit. Just behave yourselves in the chat or I will kick people. Just by the way, keep it nice and friendly. Bit of banter's good. Don't incur the wrath of the racing guru. I will kick people. Boot up the old backside. I've got some moderators anyway, I'll be keeping a careful eye on the chat. Right, Cookie's all over the back of smoke as they come through the final part of the Scarrig down towards that second back straight. Yeah, Gaz, if you want to look after the chat for a minute, just while myself and Matt are calling the action, I'll get back on it in a minute. 69 people watching so far. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully enjoying the content. Right, Cookie.
Oh, PWR.
He's really up the backside.
Great run.
This is his time now. Moves to the inside. Smoke stays outside. DRS. Now, is Scartrix going to try and thread the eye of the needle here? No, decides to back in, but Cookie does take the lead. Moves himself up into P1. Smoke P2. Gets a good exit out of Retifiglia. We've got Scartrix, then we've got Hayes has made the move on Badger. Up the inside, coming out of the chicane. Badger's fighting back though. Side by side. Let's jump on board.
That's going to be brave. That's going to be very brave.
That Toro, look at the straight line speed in that Toro. He has got great straight line speed there. And he's got the move back.
And Ant's right in there as well.
Yeah, Ant's staying there.
And Ant's right in there as well, trying to pick up the pieces. The top 5 though, they're all dragging each other along here. This is what happens at Monza. Once you get into DRS zone, you kind of just drag everyone else with you. And that's what's happening with the top 5. Cookie's trying to get a bit of a gap. He's got probably the biggest gap of the top 5 at the moment, but those top 5 are going to be DRSing and slipstream.
You know what, mate?
I think for the whole race.
I'm going to get close up on board with one of these cars. I'm going to jump on board a Scartrix and I'm going to get inside the beer car. I think. Let's have a little look. There we go. Yeah. I just love getting in this car. Look, no hands. As they come out of Parabolica. Smoke that all over the back of Cookie as well. Scartrix. And we've got Cosme also. Sector 3 an instant there. We've got yellows coming out of Sector 3.
Yeah, Noswell off. Noswell spun at the Scarage chicane. In the middle part of the Scarage chicane as well.
That's unusual.
Got it in the middle.
That's an unusual place to lose it though,
so
isn't
I don't
it?
know
No, Dan's gone!
And Dan's retired. That is coming out of the...
There he is.
Oh, first Lesmo.
He's
got a little bit of grass on the exit.
Hayes has made a move on Badger. Hayes has got a move on Badger under DRS. Let's jump back out of the car into the mainstream. Lap 6 out of 27, ladies and gentlemen. We're about 25% race distance. PWR Cookie is our race leader. Smoke in second. Scartrix third. Cosby fourth. TR Dean in 5. Mean Fern having a solid drive in 6. Hayes in 7th. And she has got Badger and Jimmo. Ant's lost position. Jimmo's got past Ant at some stage. In P10.
Noswell's going for a set of hards.
Yeah, he's going to run to the end of the race.
On those.
Could he have gone to is it too early to have gone to mediums, Matt? Doing 21 on the mediums?
Slightly, yeah. the medians will probably do about 15, 16 laps
Okay.
here. So it would have been touch and go and he can stretch them out to the end. And of course he'll be wanting to push because he's quite a long way back. So he'll be needing to push. I think those guys at the back, Alan Nozzle and Penko, they'll be hoping for a safety car right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, that can happen, ladies and gentlemen. We're on board currently with Jimmo, who's tracking AMS Badger and Hayes.
And
Sam,
Smoke's going for it. Smoke's getting back past Cookie.
let's jump on board. He's got the move
DRS,
down.
straight past.
Nada Dan has left the session.
Good move.
It's going to be one of those things, isn't it, really? If you've got two cars with similar pace, two drivers with similar pace, we're going to see a DRS swapping phase, really, I think. Scartrix there. We've got Ollie's made a move on PWR Dan. Now, that's happened to Dan? That's just a straightforward overtake coming at Metaphilia. Ollie with a 3-second penalty. Must have done a corner cut there. Dean also picks up a 3-second penalty as well. Let's jump back on board. Let's have a look at Badger. Pressurising Hayes. Let's go to broadcast. Oh, that's a better angle from Cody's. Sam Tabler said he did 24 laps in Div 1 around here on the mediums. It was no fun. But just a question for you. Obviously, Nos has gone for the hard compound tyre now. Would it have been a quicker strategy to do another set of mediums and then softs, possibly? Two shorter stints on much quicker tyres?
I don't think so, Andy, because you lose quite a lot of time in the pit lane.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to be brave by Dean, trying to go around the outside of Parabolica in the final corner on Cosme. I don't think he's made it stick.
Oh man, he is so close. Look at these two battling now. I think he's going to have the run here. Has Cosme got DRS? I think Cosme's got DRS to try and defend. But Dean's got the
and here comes Cookie
line
as well.
Look at this, ladies and
Back
gentlemen.
up the inside of Smoke.
And we've got
And he's
Dean,
locked up, but
Dean
he
and Cosme.
just get the corner in.
And they get through. Yeah, good driving there. Good driving from Cosme. Took a good defensive line through there. Covered him off. Giles has got past Amsterdam.
Yeah,
That's going backwards. But no, they're still fighting.
And look out for Smoke down into turn 2 because PWR Cookie had a slow exit, but he's actually got good straight line speed in that, Williams.
I'm just
So he manages to hold on. He locked up into turn 1, so he had a slow exit.
Side by side, coming through Curva Grande. Giles has got the right line. Dean's got past Cosme, moves himself up to P4. Oh, great overtake, but he's fighting back again. Cosme and Ant banging wheels. Man, this is great driving. Cosme's just held him off. Good driving, guys. Ollie has got past PWR Dan, who's having a bit of a nightmare. He needs to probably come in now and get rid of that wing.
Yeah, he spun it at the second
really struggling. Yeah, he's really struggling. Use that with a penalty. I can't even see that. Cosme has got a 3-second penalty.
That's Cosme. So the top 3 now are just pulling away from Dean and Cosme, where they're fighting so hard. They've lost a bit of ground on the top 3.
Pat Tate in the chat says,
sorry,
he's getting those tyres already. Pat Tate in the chat says the leg end is here. Welcome, Pat. That's I Adam, by the way, if anyone doesn't know. Pat Tate is a bouncer, likes knocking out people in the doors, you know what I mean? Okay,
I'm just trying to see where Smoke comes out, because if he loses time in traffic, although the undercut will work for him, he won't want to come out in traffic at all. And I think he has actually got a little bit of space is Liam ahead of him, so it's not too bad. He should be able to push for a couple of laps.
We've got a 3-way dance here, ladies and gents. 6th, 7th and 8th. We've got Badger, Hayes, Jimmo. Badger's just holding them off. Redmond, good evening. Not seen you for a long time. Oh, a bit of a mistake there for Hayes. She's tank slapped over the inside curb. She's going to lose a couple of positions. She's still in this battle, but just lost her position there. Say PWR down in the pits. Let's have a quick look at Jimmo, who's all over the back of Badger. Yeah, welcome, man. Nice to see you.
So are these top 2 going to respond to Smoke and pit straight away, or are they going to try and push this out?
Let's jump on board and find out, shall we? PWR Cookie. Dan Pennell's TIR PC Racing with the 100 bits. Thank you, Dan, so much for... Yeah, so Cookie's coming in. Cookie's covering off.
Scartrett's staying out.
Yeah, he's staying out. He seems to be happy on those tyres, still got pace. Yeah, cheers for the bits there, Dan. Much appreciated, dude. Looking forward to seeing some more streaming from you in the very near future. Okay, a few cars in the pits. Cosby's in the pits, Mean Fern's in the pits, Anstan's in the pits, as is Sniper. Anstan picks up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Now, Jimmo is, of course, on a mirror strategy. This might work out very well. He's on the medium compound tyre. He'll be going much deeper into the race. So this makes it very, very interesting. He is the front medium runner. But in saying that, Giles, who's the second placed medium runner himself, is only a couple of seconds off Jimmy. He's just on his car in the background coming into the chicane. So
not bad pace either from Scartrix. He's done he's still lapping the mid-23s on the last lap, so it's not bad pace. And this is a good lap as well. So he does still have some good pace in that car. I'm just going to try and see what the pace is in Smoke behind.
Yeah. With Jimmo all over the back of Badger coming in towards Ascari. You tend to think that if Badger doesn't pit Jimmo, well, Jimmo's going to get a DRS one no matter what. Dan says in the chat, hopefully he can retire from streaming soon. No, not at all, Dan. Not at all. Your streams are bloody very impressive, the feedback.
And Scartrix is staying out. So he really
He's
is
happy.
on
Dean's in the pits. Okay, is Badger coming to the pits? Yeah, Badger comes in. Jimmo gets the tow. So Jimmo car just dink in there towards the pit lane, just to try and get that extra millisecond of tow. So the strategy is... Now, Dean's come in early. He was... Oh, sorry, my mistake. No, he was on the softs. I thought it was on the mediums for a second. Scartrix says a lead now by 12 seconds from Jimmo. Giles now is in third, P3. Ollie, P4. Waddo, P5. Liam is back in, managed to rejoin the session, P6. Smoker's come out in 7, but it's saying he is in a little bit of traffic. Oh, he's had a bit of a slide there coming out of Retifiglia. He needs to clear Liam as quickly as he can. Otherwise, his strategy
This is what I was saying
compromised.
before. Scartrix has just set his second fastest lap of the race. And now that Smoke's in traffic, this could actually work to his advantage. Big time here, because he's pulling away still, and Smoke's going to be doing. What I have noticed is PWR Cookie's lost 2 places in those pit stops. He's got behind Dean and Cosme.
He has, hasn't he?
And so that's a net, at the moment, that's a net 4th or 5th.
I wonder if he was held up in the pits, because a lot of cars pitted at the same time as when Cookie was in. It's possible there could have been some kind of, delay in releasing the car. There is an undercut here, but I didn't think it was a huge undercut. Not compared with...
Scartrix in.
Well, he's coming in then, so he's going to probably feed out. The question is, where does he feed out in relation to Smoke? This is where it's all about. Let's stay with Smoke.
I'm going to keep an eye on where Smoke is.
Yeah, he's just coming towards Parabolica.
The last corner.
Yeah.
I think he's going to retake the lead, because Trix is just pitting now. Jimmo takes the lead.
Of course, Jimmo on a different strategy,
as
is Giles.
But it's such a massive speed difference here, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go.
Smoke has retaken the lead, and he's looking to make a move here on Liam, who goes defensive into turn 1. But he's comfortably through. Now he's got Waddo in front of him. Now, what I could do his compatriots a favour here and try and hold up Smoke as long as possible, try and bring Cosby back into play.
But that's in a gain of position for Scartrix. That's a net second. Once all the pit stops happen, he's a net second, and he was running 3rd before, so he's got ahead.
Oh, nice
on
PWR. Oh, good switchback move. Has he got the move done? Bit of a squeeze on there from Wadaway. It looked like a bit of a squeeze, but is Smoke going to send it the inside? Liam Harbour has got back past Smoke again. The Smoke does not need this, because he's now got Scartrix in the sister Alpha, breathing right down his neck, as you can see there. And stand with a 3-second penalty. The Smoke's about to make a move on Liam. Is he with a little bit of DRS as well? Oh man, they're close going to Ascari.
Good driving though, they just gave each other space.
Just the last thing was a lock-up going into Ascari as well. The Scartrix is now going to look to try and make a move as he goes on the outside, just using pure grunt in that Alfa Romeo. Has he got the job done? I think he might well have coming to Parabolica. Yes, he does. He clears him. Moves himself up to P6, because he's probably net P2. And now the 2 Alphas side by side, Smoke and Scartrix. Total Impact Race. Oh, they're good. Oh, that was close. Wow.
That was close.
Wow. What a went defensive there, and Scartrix, I think, had to bail out in a hurry. Oh, bit of a backhand slide there from Liam.
But well done, Andy. How well done the outside of too. And he's still ahead of Smoke. That was brilliant by Anne. Absolutely brilliant driving. How is he doing this though? He's got 12 lap old tyres. They're on brand new mediums. And still he's hanging on. He's still refusing to yield.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have to. I know he's on a different strategy, but he doesn't have to. This is we're talking big. What's the right word? big rep, isn't it? Oh, we've got a spin. Oh, we've got two.
spin,
We've got a crash at the back. It's Wado and TR. Dean have had an
Liam
incident.
Hartman.
Sorry, Liam Hardman and
Now,
Dean now. Dean's not going to be happy about that.
Liam has just left the session. So I think his car was under AI.
Oh, man. Well, he's... Jeez, not good.
So the wonder of Codemasters has struck
well done,
again.
Codies.
Safety car out. So
Safety car out, ladies and gentlemen.
Now.
You know what that means, don't you?
Top four.
Safety
should
car's
hit
out.
now.
There we go. I'm in the safety car. I feel better. The FMS-sponsored TIR Kebab 1 safety car. My name is Beer Mylander. Welcome to safety car driving around Monza. Right, Jimmo's coming into the pits. Okay. Interesting call. Is she going to get the softs to the end? 12, 13 laps? Yeah. Yeah, they won't be great, but yeah, they can do it. Of course, they'll have a couple of laps under the safety car with minimal tyre wear. Let's see who the winners are under the safety car conditions. So
I think it's Hayes' benefited the most. Hayes up to third, but she stopped as well.
Yeah, she stopped. So she suddenly found herself in P3 and found herself in P4 having stopped as well. Badger in P5, Giles P6. Giles is going to be the one to watch now because he's going on brand spanking new softs and he has jumped Jimmo in the pits.
I feel sorry for PWR Cooking Cosby there. They were caught up with a Codemasters special AI there and they've had to make another stop. And that drops them to 14 to 15. They were right at the front battle earlier on.
They were. This is going to make life very
but
interesting.
Great from the two Renaults, third and fourth. They both stopped. They'll be going to the end, I think, on those.
Yes, they will be.
I'm just trying to remember. Did they? I think they started on the medium zone, so they may have to stop again. I'm not sure.
Oh God, I'm trying to think now.
I'll try and find out. Hang on.
Yeah, I know 4 cars outside the top 10 started on the mediums.
No, they both started on the softs.
All right, so they're good. They're going to the end. Right, that's good news. Sorry, I'm not being biased or anything, but that's fantastic news for Total Impact Racing, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Oh man. So, and we're going to be waiting, of course, for the back markers to come out. So safety car will be out for at least one more, possibly 2 laps. I think maybe it will come in the end of the next lap. I've got 3 runners on the high compound tyre.
So it's Alpha. Renault, Toro Rosso, top 5. You would never predict that, would you?
Only on a Codemasters game. Hashtag TR says Ben Prime.
Different cars at the top.
Yeah, absolutely. Loves a good lunge. This is going back a couple of minutes ago. I missed that one. It says Cosme is all over Dean like a tramp on a bag of chips. Man. don't we have meths where you live, lunge? All right, Liam's...
Yeah, they're the higher class tramps, I think. They're only after chips.
Okay, so where are we at? Liam Harbin's... I don't know if that's his AI's put him in the pits. I'm not too sure if whether Liam's back in or not. Can I don't know if Telfy's around or Towley or something. Can you just put up the current scores before the start of this race between Total Impact Racing and Talk of the Devil, just so the guys can see what the scores are, okay? Just a quick reminder of the competition as well for a £20 Xbox gift card tonight, ladies and gentlemen. How much did I spend on fuel, gas in my van today? In pounds sterling, please. The first person to correctly guess, or closest guess, wins. Nice and simple. Channel subscribers only. If you're not subbed, you can't enter. If you're not subbed, why not? Get on Twitch Prime right now. Sort that out. All right. I think.
Interesting tyre strategies in the midfield. And Waddington, Dean, and Ollie have all gone on to hards, whereas Jimmo, who also pitted, and Giles have both gone to softs.
Yeah.
So Waddington, Dean, and Ollie obviously feel they can't get to the end on those softs. So maybe watch Giles and Jimmo at the end of the race. They may be struggling for grip. Safety car in this lap.
Safety car in this lap. Don't forget, guys, you're not listening to what I'm saying. You must be a channel subscriber. So Thompson, Exam, sorry, can't include your entries there. Okay, safety car's coming in. So, who are the big winners? I'll tell you what, I really do think Giles is one to watch because he's on brand spanking new softs. He's going to be quick at the restart.
Yes, definitely. Watch out for Giles. With the field so close now, he could be the dark horse. And Jimmo in the Ferrari as well, because that Ferrari will have great straight line speed.
As I mentioned earlier on, Giles had actually jumped Jimmo in the pits. Right, let's get back out straight back onto the mainstream. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we're back racing. Let's watch the leaders as they come down the start-finish straight. That long start-finish straight, making their way up towards Retifilia Chicane, who is going to come out on top here. Scar got a great start. He did get a good restart. Hayes third, Anstam fourth, Badger 5. We've got Badger and Giles going side by side through Retifilia, and I think Giles has got the job done now. We've got a couple of position changes.
And there's a McLaren
Dean's
off.
had a problem. It's Dino. He's had a problem. He's dropped down to P10.
He's fallen back down the order.
And
That's
Jim-
the other thing with these hard tyres. They'll take a while to heat up. They've all lost places. What is the Dean? And Ollie's back to 13. They've all got places.
Giles has picked up a penalty. We've got a racing point running wide there. That's Mean Fern.
Yes, and I think there was contact as well. I think it was Cosme and Cookie almost came to blows there. A little bit of contact into the second chicane.
Yeah, Adams has put in the chat that Dean has lost his left end plate, so that's another pit stop Dean's going to have to make. You need the downforce here. Let's go back up with Badger and Giles, going at it again. As they come down, oh, the two Ferraris so close there, Sniper and Jimmo. Sniper's had a great, oh, it's contact, no, Sniper and Jimmo, man, that's, oh, Sniper's going to be
Virtual
fuming.
safety car.
VSC, ladies and gentlemen, scrappy, oh, the Ferrari's in the wall, that's Dino again. Dean's retired from, no, that's a race quit. The wheel's still attached to the car. Don't want to see that. The wheel is still intact. That is not a DNF as such. Let's get back on with the action. We're still under VSC. Right, Giles is in the pits. Man, that's knackered his race. He was looking really good there.
Thing is, into Ascari, if you're side by side with someone, unless you're absolutely alongside, you get one wheel just touch the sideboard of the car in front of you, you will spin out. I think that's what's happened to the two Ferraris there. Because it's such a fast corner, and that slight...
Did it? Are you sure about that?
His car.
Didn't look like it to me. I'll watch the stream back. Hey, listen, I'll just call it as I see it. We're back racing again. Dan has taken advantage, has jumped Alan and Liam Harbin as well. Now, who have we got? PWR Cookie and Mean Fern going out side by side. Oh, man, they really are side by side. Give me a decent camera angle, Codemasters, please. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's contact. Oh, another incident. This is scrappy, and there's been a big pile up at the back. Yeah, big pile up.
Cookie's going to have to be patient there, yeah.
This is scrappy.
And Alan's out of the race. Oh, there's more contact behind, I think. Yeah, Mean Fern just connect you. They both tried to spin round at the same time and ended up connecting it. But Alan's out of the race as well there. He got caught up in that.
Oh, man. Well, if Dean...
This is the thing, though, isn't it? Safety cars breed safety cars so many times. You get the cars so close together, and sometimes the first couple of laps after the safety car can be your only chance to get past someone. So you do sometimes see cars going for it, and then this happens.
Listen, you can say what you want in the chat. I'm only saying what I see. Simple as that. If the reality is different, so be it. I just call it as I see it.
Well, so the two Renaults having a great race.
Yeah, they are.
Hayes and Ant having great races, third and fourth place.
Badger P5, 1 P6.
Drive-through penalty for Penco.
Oh, man.
Sped under the virtual safety car.
What has happened? The race has gone to pot at the moment.
It really has.
It's gone to pot. Cookie and Cosme are in the pits.
The top four are just absolutely waltzing away with it.
This guy I'm on now, AMS Badger, he has had a fine drive. He is looking like good points here for Talk of the Devil.
And Waddington as well in sixth. He's had a good... Because he started at the back, don't forget. Waddington started last, and he's up to sixth.
Jimmo is obviously trying to get some more points now because the incident with his teammate, which was Badger's gone. Oh, Ascari, he's lost it to Ascari. Now that wheel is definitely hanging off. Do you want to argue about that? Anybody in the chat? Just kidding. It's all good. But that is a disaster for Badger.
Spun into the inside, hit the wall, and bounced to the other side. I think that's what he's done there.
We've got some cars coming
car out again. Hayes and Ampin in the pits. So Ant Waddington up into third place from the back of the grid. Penco up to fourth, but he's still got that drive-through to take.
Just look at Liam Hardman, considering disconnected and had an incident earlier on with Dean, has actually found himself up in P5.
Yeah, Noswell as well.
Yeah.
He was
Nos,
down in the back. He was 18th
Nos Army,
on the
where
grid.
are you? Where's the Nos Army? Your man's
He's
in P6. And he's going to the end as well. Safety car just letting... is that letting the leaders... Excuse me, letting the leaders through?
No, safety car came out in the middle of the pack somewhere, so he's having to now wait for the leaders to come back round.
Pick up the leaders in the next lap. The score
Again, nice
was...
safety car timing by Codemasters there.
Yeah, the score was 289 versus 146 in the favour of Total Impact Racing.
There's so much going on in this race, you never know what's going to happen next year.
Yeah. Commentator curse for Badger, yes, it was a bit Charles, I agree, yeah, it's like, oh, that AMS Badger, oh, he's had a great race, bang, carnage.
Look out for the Renaults at the restart, they're both, well, Hayes especially on soft tyres, still in 7th place. Look out for her at the restart, because I reckon she will be the dark horse through the rest of the field.
It's not worked out.
And Scartrick's pits.
No, that's interesting. Has he got a gap
both
to do?
Alfa Romeo's pits.
They're going to come in and put
now,
softs on.
Ant Waddington is going to take the lead.
He won't, he's
going to the end.
In all fairness, he won't.
But he is on the hard tyres.
Yeah, he won't stay there. This is a good. I mean, absolutely no disrespect. I'm just looking at the tyre compounds. This is an interesting call from Scartrix.
Well, you never know. It will depend how quickly they can get through the rest of the pack, because it depends where they come out.
Scartrix
has come out in 4.
Yeah, so he's going to come out. Hayes is going to come out P6. Smoke's come out in P7. So Smoke's got some work to do. Smoke's got some work to do. He's come out behind Hayes, who'll also be quick on the restart. Moz is sat there in P5 now. Scartrix P4. Liam has found himself in P3.
Yeah, the crucial thing here for Ant, don't forget, Penke's got the drive-through penalty still to take. So, the crucial thing here for Ant is how quickly can he get away from the two behind him, if he can at all, before the likes of Scartrix, Hayes, Smoke come through the field.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think Liam's quite got the pace of Ant, but you never know. Again, he's on the soft tyres.
You can defend around here, though. The key thing is that start-finish straight. If you can somehow... I mean, well, Ralph, as I say, in one of the GP1 races we had around Monza a few weeks back, Ralph had an incredible straight line speed.
It is crucial around here. And as well, Ant Waddington in the Talk of the Devil League race, he had a very good race around here, nearly won the race, led it for a long time. So he's good around this track. I think he finished 3rd in the end, but again, he was on harder tyres than the cars behind him, but he's had a good race, led it for a long, long time. So he's very good.
Man, Crashgate is in the chat. Okay, so I made a wrong call. Hey, shit happens.
So we're going to have a 7-lap dash, or 6-lap dash to the end here. If the safety car comes in this lap.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting now.
And we've seen so many incidents, you never know what's going to happen.
Or we can have another safety car after the safety car comes in. That's yeah, it could be.
PWR Cookie was running right up at the front. He's now at the back. He's in last place.
It's amazing how this race has transpired. PWR Dan, who of course had the incident at the start, turn 1, has found himself back in P10, and he'll be quick. And I'll give you a little bit of a heads up. He is a quick racer. If he can stay out of trouble, I'll expect him to be making some moves up the field, I reckon, before the end of the race. But this is where it's going to be interesting, because as I say, we've got Wado, Penku and Liam now 1, 2, 3. I mean, I think was it a top 4, top 5, a TIR, a safety car? It all changes. It all changes.
Yeah, well, the top 4 of the grid were all TIR, and I think the top 5 or 6 at one point were TIR, and now it's
a
top 3.
Complete wrong
TOTD. Yeah.
This makes it really weird. And Noswell's found himself in P5. Started plumb last or thereabouts, and he's now running in P5.
There's Waddington as well. He was 20th on the grid, and he leads the race.
Adam's going for Scar, Hayes, and Nos, the top 3. I think, from what I don't know. Safety cars coming in, guys, as they come through Ascari. I don't know. It could be an upset here.
I think Nos is going to be at a slight disadvantage. He's on
the mediums,
7-lap-old mediums, and there's cars around him that are on brand new softs. sort of the car in front of him, and the next 5 behind him are all on 6 behind him are all on brand new soft tyres. So I think he may struggle, but again, it's going straight line speed.
Wardo really did hold him up well. Dean says in the chat, he says, best of luck the rest of TIR. Yeah, absolutely. Unlucky there, dude. Honestly, it did look like a ragey initially, but I was wrong, and I'm happy, more than happy to say so as well. Unlucky, man. We'll see you again.
And Penku's had a great run out of the last corner.
He is, at Wardo. Now, Scartrix, Hayes, what's happened to Scartrix? He has gone backwards. Or has he? No. Oh, man, look at this. Ladies and gents, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 car battle into turn 1. Ollie's got the move done on Scartrix, moves himself up. Jimmo is back in there again. PWR Dan has found himself from 10th to 7th. Noswell has gone, he's going backwards. He's gone from 5th to 9th, really struggling to get heat to those tyres.
But Hayes back into 3rd.
Wow.
Hayes back into 3rd place.
But Ollie has got some good straight line speed. He needs to be careful.
Oh, that's close.
Oh, they gave room. That was fantastic driving.
Brilliant driving.
Gave
and now
themselves,
Scartrix trying to get involved there as well.
Yeah, gave themselves a lot of all the room there. That was respectful, clean driving, which is what we like to see, of course.
So, but this is good for Adam Wellington because Penko's got no drive-through, and with those cars battling, he's already 2 seconds clear. This is what he needs. 5 laps to go.
Cosby's got Noswell as well, mate.
2 seconds ahead. Yes, so that's what I was saying. Those medium tyres, he's going to struggle on them. He's down to 10th now.
Right, here comes Scartrix and Ollie then looking to make a move now. Wants to time the move so he gets the DRS activation, which I think he's done quite cleverly. The Williams is going up the inside. PWR smoke on Jimmo. That's a ballsy move going through the inside of Parabolica. Gets the move done. Just in front of those, Scartrix and Ollie side by side. The gap up front, 4 tenths between Penku and Wardo. This is very, very interesting now. Look at how close he is. Ollie goes defensive on the inside. Scartrix is going to have to go the long way around. No DRS, of course, as of yet. It's all about straight line speed as it stands at the moment. Oh,
the best restart there by
Scartrix got a terrible.
Dan. He was.
Yeah, he's now in P4.
He was 6th. Yeah, he was 16th.
Scartrix lost the back end. Coming out of Parabolica there. out of Renophilia, just put the power down probably a smidgen too early. We've got that. The back wheels just lit up. But now Hayes is all over the back of Penku. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Back between Red Bull and
Cookie spun, I think. Yeah, Cookie spun.
And Hayes is going to get the move done.
Out of the second chicane, he's got more front wing damage.
Man, he's on the race to forget, isn't he? Hayes there's got the move done on Penku. Now should be looking to hunt down Wado. Penku though trying to have a look at Ascari again. Jimmo's got past Smoke as well. Smoke has not had a good restart. He's struggling to get those tyres.
I was going to say, this would be a cracking result for Hayes, even if he finishes second. But at the moment, I'll say she's dark horse to win this because she's got brand new tyres on. 4 laps to go.
Now look at this. Cosby's having a look around the outside. He's now switched to the inside with Smoke, the banging wheels. Smoke just can't get those, can't find the grip at the moment. We've got a car coming into the pits.
And here comes Hayes.
That's the drive
Here comes Hayes. Hayes is going around the outside. No DRS this time. I think
it's the next lap.
Just going to hang on down the inside.
Yeah, good driving there by both of them. Give it to the respect. Ollie's got past Scartrix. The side by side. No, Scartrix is fighting back. PWR Dan has found himself in P3.
Now, he's closing in quickly on the top 2.
He's my favourite to win the race now. I think he's the fastest out of all the guys on track. No disrespect, he's probably the fastest I've seen, I reckon. But Hayes is hunting down Wado. Wado's got to defend for his life now. Can he do it? We've got, 3 laps to go, plus 4 laps to go, plus the one they're on. Liam Hardman says the fastest lap of the race is 23.3. That could be very important for points further down the list.
Hayes is getting close. Waddington's going defensive. This is going to be close down into Ascari. Hayes, I think she'll be sent.
Side by side.
Oh, no, they are. Hayes is through and Waddington didn't spun it.
Man, that was so close. That's right. Dan's got through. Scartrix got through. Oh man, that was. Look at this. Look, about 6 cars in the same frame. My goodness me. Jimmo's got through. Look at this. They're going 5 abreast through Parabolica. Outrageous driving. Oh, it's a spinner! What is spun? Oh, there's another spinner. Alpha's gone. That's Smoke. Smoke's gone as well. Smoke's spun.
That's Smoke.
What about Smoke on the water? Smoke on the track.
Second with 3 laps to go.
Man, it's all happening now. Jimmo P3.
He's broken the DRS at the moment.
She has, well, Dan's back in DRS again. Jimmo P3 then, Scartrix in P4, Cosby P5, Ollie P6, Giles P7, Sniper's found, Sniper of course had to pit after having had an incident with Jimmo, has found himself back in P8. Ollie's overtaken Cosmo, or is he? I think Ollie's got the move done going into the second chicane. Yes, he has, moves himself up into P5. Man, what a race we've had so far today. It's been
Hayes
remarkable.
has got a penalty. Now that could be crucial. Hayes has got a 3-second penalty. I think she got one earlier as well. That could be crucial to the result of this.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I won't give any spoilers by regarding the penalties. But Jimmo, as Scartrix gets past Jimmo, going before Ascari with a little bit. Is it DRS now? I think there was a bit of DRS now, isn't there?
There is, yeah.
Oh,
another yellow flag. I think Mean Fern is on.
Is that Ascari?
He's had a big spin on the way into
Ascari. Okay.
Yeah, first part of Ascari.
Cosme is.
So he rejoins in 12th place.
Cosme's really pressurising Ollie. He's had a great drive, Cosme. Very impressive what I've seen there. Because I think didn't you see him at Interlagos, but only very briefly? Did he have an internet connection or something issue or something? He's moved up to P5
something like that as
well.
well.
Moves on, Ollie moves up to P5.
And he's looking to impress as he's just been promoted to the main league in Talk of the Devil as well. So it'll be his first Talk of the Devil F1 race. He was in the F2 league, and he's just been promoted up to the F1 league for the next race. So he's definitely looking to impress. And by the looks of the pace on equal cars, he's the highest placed Talk of the Devil driver at the moment.
A bit of kitty that had been thrown up from a couple of cars there. Jimmo didn't get the best exit there at the second chicane. Oh, Cosby's run off. He's run. Commentator's curse again. He's ran off. He's managed to hold it. No damage, but he lost it there. Lesmo won.
We keep doing this, don't we? We keep on cursing people.
Okay, here we go. Lap 26.
Penultimate lap. Hayes still leads
at the same time. Jinx. Hayes with a 6/10 lead over PWR Dan. Scartrix there's right. Look how close Scartrix is. He's looking to make the move on Dan. Oh man, straight line speed. No DRS there, just straight line speed from Scartrix.
I've noticed it a few times. He's been getting a great exit out of Ascari. I've noticed it a few times. He really has it nailed there.
But that might have been a tactic though from Dan, making sure he gets a DRS to come back at him going into the last lap. Look at the overspeed there in the Williams. As they come down towards.
I've got to say, whatever happens though, I think Hayes will be so delighted if he can hang on for this last lap to cross the line first. Whatever happens, I think she'll be delighted. Because he's got back past Sniper as well.
This has been, you have to excuse the excuse me, the hyperbole from me, but I just put it on the show. This is fantastic. These guys are just, all of them, just.
And it's so easy to make mistakes here, and like we've seen, because it's such a high-speed corner, you've got much less time to react to something ahead of you, or if you run a little bit wide, you've got much less time. Because the average speed is, 150 miles an hour, and here
Dan's got the lead.
He's
taking the lead, coming down with a bit of DRS there. Actually got the job done pretty early. Scartrick, Hayes will fight back though, if she can get a good exit out of Ascari.
Yeah, she had a bit of oversteer on the second Lesmo, lost traction, so.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They come for Ascari for the last time.
Dan's going to win the race. Who would have thought that?
Wow. Yeah, for the injuries he had. But PWR Dan coming down the Parabolica for the last time. Hayes just tucked in behind him. Can Hayes do anything coming out of Parabolica, getting the exit of a lifetime? But I think Dan's going to hold her off. Will he stay P1 though? Let's have a little look. Here we go. Hayes gets the win from Dan. No, Scartrix takes the win.
Oh, Scartrix!
On penalty countback. Hayes
P2,
P2, Dan.
Tenth of a second.
PW Dan P3 by a 10th of a second. Jimmo P4, Giles P5, Ollie P6. But Knowles finishes 7th in the end on penalty countback. Sniper P8, Cosme 9, Cookie 10, Mean Fergie 11, and Stan finishes P12. Here comes Penku. Let's get fastest laps up so we can have a little look at the fastest lap. Fastest lap outside the top 10 was Smoke. Inside the top 10, I think, was PWR Dan, I think. Penguin crosses P13. Here comes Liam, finishing P14. And we've got Smoke, who had the incident there right towards the end. Now, he has set fastest lap of the race, which is important points. He gets 2 points for fastest lap of the race as he comes round in P15.
Pole position sitter as well. I think he'll be disappointed.
He'll be
Same
disappointed.
with that Waddington leading with 5 laps to go.
Yeah, Waddo there went from first to last, Ant Wallington there. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Wow!
Wow.
What a race!
That was unbelievable. So much action the whole way through.
Could you do me a favour in a minute? Could you take a couple of screenshots, if possible, just the results and the fastest laps, just so we can feed that off to the tables gurus? Would be much appreciated.
I can indeed.
Thank you so much. So there they are then, ladies and gents, spraying the Veuve Clicquot champagne. £2,000 a bottle apparently, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to give you some results very, very shortly once they've finished doing whatever they're doing on the podiums now. Manly hugs and ladyly hugs as well. Okay, let's give you a rundown. Okay, so Scartrix takes victory. TIR Hayes, P2. What a great effort there from Hayes. PWR Dan third. Penalty countbacks affecting the final scoring positions. Jimmo fourth. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 for Total Impact Racing. Yeah. Giles P5. Ollie P6. Good drives. Nos started P19. Ends up P7. Sniper P8. Cosme P9. PWR Cookie P10. That is your top 10. But the all point scorers tonight, ladies and gents. Mean Fern in P11, Ant 12, Penku 13th, Liam 14th, Smoke 15th, Wado 16th, and then we have, I think it's some DNFs possibly, or lap cars, just checking. Badger in 17th, Alan, no, they are DNFs, Badger, Alan, Dean, and Nardo Dan. Whoa, man, I'm out of breath after calling that one with you, Matt. That was insane. Remarkable racing.
It was.
But there you have it, ladies and gents. There's no interviews. With the 10v10 challenge, but bragging rights is what it's all about, and no doubt people will be cheering on one page, commiserating on another. But that was an absolute epic, another great 10v10 challenge from Total Impact Racing and Talk of the Devil, and I think there's another one yet to come, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was a great race. Matt, what are your thoughts, just summing up there?
Well, where do you start? Great ride from Hayes. Scartrix kept himself out of trouble. Ended up with no penalties, but I mean, 2 Red Bulls drove very, very well as well to get themselves up to 5th and 6th at the end. But yeah, action everywhere he looked there. It was great to commentate on. It was great to watch.
Man, it was just awesome. That's what it's all about. You're going to get a couple of instances because a lot of these guys have literally never driven against each other before. But it showed the calibre that of all, there's so much wheel-to-wheel action, side-by-side action with no contact. Some guys who've never raced together, and that for me, as a neutral, as a watcher, it just shows what a high calibre of drivers they have across both leagues. So real congratulations to all the guys who took part tonight. You did your leagues proud. So congratulations. But well done to TIR. Bigger congratulations to them. I've got to be biased, Matt. I've got to do it. You know what I mean? For God's sake. But anyways, we're going to knock on the head there, I think. The chat's still going berserk at the moment. Lots of shout-outs to a lot of drivers. Congrats to all the guys that took part tonight, because they put on the show tonight, and it was epic. Top job. I will put a post up on the page later on just regarding the competition. I'll be reviewing the chat later on to get the closest answer, and I'll stick it up on the pages who's the lucky recipient for £20 Xbox gift card. So thank you to all the guys who entered. There will be a winner. In fact, before we go off air, because I don't think anyone got it right, and I'm a cheapskate as well. I don't know if you can see this on there, but the amount I spent today was £23 and 3 pence. So whoever's closest to that won, and I will check the chat later on. All right, that's enough of that then. Matt, thank you so much again for jumping in the comms booth. It is a pleasure to have you alongside me, calling all the action, giving top quality analysis on the races and their strategies. Thank you so much, dude.
No problem. Thank you very much for having me. I thoroughly enjoyed it once again. It was great.
Man, it was epic. Thank you so much. Guys, the next 10v10 challenge is 2 weeks tonight at a track to be announced. I can't remember. I think it might have been announced. Because I'm old, I forget things. But yeah, that's in 2 weeks' time here on beerandkebab.tv. All right, so look out for that one. But we've got a lot coming up. We're going to put the stream, before we end the stream, we're going to put the streaming schedule up for you guys. We'll go to the studio first of all. And let's put the streaming schedule up for you guys. There you go. So tomorrow night, I'm back, I think. Well, actually, Dom might stream tomorrow night. I need to check, actually, because we tend to sort of swap it around a little bit. So it could be possibly TIR shot streaming tomorrow night, and I will confirm. Wednesday night, of course, Performance League. Thursday night is Division 3, and I think it might be shots again. I'm not sure. It's either shots or Gaza Burgess because they alternate the Thursdays. I'll be back, of course, Friday night for Division 2. Saturday is the PC League, of course, in Total Impact Racing, and that should be very, very interesting. I'm wondering if Dan Pennells will be streaming that for us. We'll be asking Dan. And I might be streaming as well next Saturday, but I might not be streaming Total Impact Racing. That's all I'm going to say on that one. But I might be streaming a race. I don't know. It's yet to be confirmed. But I'll be back also Sunday night, of course, for the GP1, the Elite Superstars. So lots to watch here on Total Impact Racing. Make sure you give Gaza Burgess a follow and TIR Shots a follow, Unique Shots that is, of course. And also give these guys a follow. Talk the Devil F1 and Talk the Devil F2 Twitch channels for some more top action racing. You've seen an idea what they're all about over in Talk the Devil. They're fantastic racers. Give their channels a follow. Give them some support as they put on a great show. But that's about it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to knock it on the head. I'm tired. I'm going to go and play some PUBG after a smoke. Once again, thanks to Matt for the great comms. Thanks to all you guys in the chat for the banter. Some great banter tonight. Good to see you all on form tonight. Thank you also, as usual, for the subs. DJ, what a legend. And thank you to all the guys who contributed towards the channel, cheering bits and new follows. Welcome. Hopefully you enjoyed the content and you'll tune in again soon. But thanks for watching, guys. That was an absolutely epic race. A credit to both leagues. It's good night for me. Bye bye.